Is everything all right? My brother, the best man, is not very well, so he can't come. Would you be my best man, Daddy Pig, and look after the rings? Me? I would be honoured. I will think of a speech. Speech? People usually make speeches on wedding days.
Mrs. Cow is going to put on her wedding dress.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see it.
You're a big cheese.
How did that happen?
I think it was the cutting in the dress shop.
Don't be sad, Mrs. Cow.
I'm not sad. I love cheese. This is the best wedding dress I could ever wish for.
Then why are you crying?
There is sad crying, Peppa, and there is happy crying.
There is a lot of happy crying on wedding days. Mr. Bull and Daddy Pig have arrived for the wedding.
Mr. Bull, so handsome. Look, my sisters are here to play music.
It needs to be louder.
And everyone has been getting things ready.
Mrs. Cow is now ready to go to the wedding.
Where's the car?
Don't panic! I've got my helicopter.
Mrs. Cow is not normally late.
What's that?
It's a huge piece of cheese.
That's so beautiful.
Oh, it's not cheese.
It's Mrs. Cow in her wedding dress.
Merci.
Beautiful. Thank you, Miss Rabbit.
I'll just find somewhere to park.
Quiet, please, for the wedding promises. Do you, Mr. Bull, promise to love and care for Mrs. Cow forever?
I do.
And do you, Mrs. Cow, promise to love and care for Mr. Bull forever?
I do.
Who has the rings?
I do.
These rings show your promise to love and care for each other.
When they put rings on fingers, that means they are married.
Now you are married. You may kiss.
Who wants a piece of this beautiful wedding cake? How did that happen?
I think George sat on it.
Never mind. It will still taste delicious.
It looks like the layers of earth I see when I'm digging up the road. It is the most beautiful cake I have ever seen.
There is a lot of happy crying on wedding days.
I just want to say that Mr. Bull and Mrs. Cow are lovely.
And I want to say, well done and happy wedding.
I love you, Mrs. Cow.
I love you too, Mr. Bull.
There is a lot of happy crying on wedding days.
And weren't we lucky with the weather?
Yay! Now we can jump up and down in muddy puddles.
Let's party.
It is the best wedding.
Wedding